Yo, what is up everybody? It's Peace. Welcome to another video. So today I decided to bring Tearlaments to locals and it actually performed really well. I got this list from Emmanuel. Shout out to Emmanuel. And I made a couple of tweaks. You don't want to know. I made a couple of tweaks to it. It performed really well. It's just I'm kind of not used to playing tier anymore, so I went into time twice and I got 2 draws, but I have 0 losses. So I ended up with 3 wins, 0 losses, and 2 draws. So
what were your standings? What page you get?
We don't know the standings yet because they're still playing the final round, but I think I got either like 3rd or 4th or something maybe, but whatever.
He's guaranteed prizing.
You guys will see the prize packs later on. Anyway, so let's get into the tier names. 3 Random Heart, 1 is Ulti, 1 Sharon, 1 Halfness, and 1 Merrily. Then to go with our tiers, we've got the 1 Foolish Burial Goods. It's a hard once per turn. 3 Field Spell, also hard once per turn, but this card's crazy. 1 Grief. Now that so when Kid Callus was banned, rest in peace, we lost the ability to tutor our deck for the spells and traps, but now we have access to Visas Aritama in the extra deck, which is absolutely crazy. So you can play random one-ofs like this, and you can search it out when you need it, which is really nice. So I love Grief. Scream at 2, 1 Heartbeat in the main deck, 1 Trivi Karma. Shout out Marcelo, the cameraman. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. And then 2 Salik in the main. I do kind of miss Crime in the main, but I do side 1. But I just wanted to try with the 2 Salik in the main. So this is a pretty heavy tier engine. You want to mill really well. Next up, the Kashtira engine. We do play the 1 Fenrir, the 3 Tearlaments Kashtira, and the 1 Field Spell. Sometimes with Ancient Fairy Dragon, you're popping your tier Field Spell and searching this if you really want to, or to gain 1,000 life points, which comes up. The list that he sent me was playing 2 Field Spell, but I was like, just 1 is fine. Next up, the Ishizus, just 1 of each. No Herald of Orange Light or Diviner or anything like that. Although Diviner would be sick with Ancient Fairy Dragon, we just don't have the room for the level 6 package. Then the Synchron package. 2 Revolution Synchron, 1 Jet Synchron, and then 3 Tuning. So this is really nice. This mills by effect once you activate it. One time I milled mill 5, which was insane. So you just love these cards. Combo's crazy. Next, Shadal Engine, Hollow and Beast. I mean, that's all you need. You make window. This mills stuff. This draws a card. It's really nice. And then the King of the Swamp engine. I really hate this card, and I don't want to play it at all. And I was playing a version without this. I was playing it with DPE and stuff. And I just completely cut this package. I didn't play the Rule Kalos or the Graph Fusion, but you know I put it back in for this version.
Yeah.
And then finally, 2 Kaijus, extra Aquas for making the Kaleido Heart, and it's your 5th and 6th going second card.
There we go.
In the main deck. Next up, extra deck. So you gotta play your fusions. Level 4, you've got Mud Dragon. It's a super poly target, and you can hard make it. You can make this on your opponent's turn, which is really funny. This is a great super poly target for the side deck, but if you mill 2 tier names and you don't want to activate both, you can put 1 back for later, which is really useful, and make Garura, and this is a draw card when you link it off or send it to the graveyard by some other effect. Draco Stapelia, and then now we're getting into the big daddies. Rule Kalos, Kaleido Heart, Shekinaga. You can make this technically in the main deck if you have your Polymerization and an Ishizu card and a Shadal, but it never came up today. This was one of the 2 cards I did not summon all day. This is the other card I did not summon all day. This is a super poly target for the lock. Marcelo, what lock am I thinking of?
Crimson Dragon and Hot Red Dragon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they summon Hot Red Dragon on you. This just gives you an out to that if you draw your super poly.
Toolboxing with super poly.
In the list that he sent me, it was a Guardian Chimera, but I do not own one, so this is the spot for Guardian Chimera. And then the Graph of Fusion, and that's all of Fusion. So like more than half your extra deck is Fusions. Next up, the Synchros. So Ancient Fairy Dragon at 1 in front with its errata. Visas Aritama, that's the card I was talking about that searches anything. This other awesome bonus effect.
Can you pronounce it right?
Amritara.
Yes, you are.
So anyway, the secret effect that that I used several times today is its effect to pop a monster on the field to make all Synchros you control gain 800 attack power until the end phase. That triggers your tier names.
Oh yeah.
And this card solves so many problems for tier limit. I feel like it wasn't even made for Vanadium. It was made for tier. But yeah, this card's crazy. Next, Dragite. This came up so many times. I was making this left and right. You can make it with your Jet Synchron and your Tearlaments Kashtira, and then you already have a Water Engrave guaranteed, but there's many other ways to make Synchro 8s in the deck. And then Baron de Fleur, you can use your Cross Sheep, spoilers, to summon back your Rev Synchron, and then sync it off with your Fenrir, like I did in that last game, or the Tier Cash, to make this. Time Thief Redoer, for the only Xyz, no room for Zeus. It doesn't ever come up anyway. And then the one Cross Sheep for reborning your Rev Synchron and Synchro summoning more. Finally, the side deck. So we do play a couple Bystials just because they're really good, and these came up in my matchup against the Live Twin deck. So that was really nice. So 2 of these and then 1 Druisworm. The one Shit All Dragon, this is like deviating far away from what the other list that was playing, but the idea was to use it for Shit All Fusion and pop back row. The one Thrust that I own, that other list was playing too. The 1 Harpy's Feather Dust to search off of Thrust or hard draw it. 1 Herald of the Abyss. Next
Why
up,
just 1? Is that a normal
because it's technically
spell card?
2.
Oh, there you go.
4 Shit All Fusion.
4 Shit All Fusion.
Yeah, this card's crazy because you can summon Shekanaga.
This card's crazy.
This card is crazy.
Boy.
So I've played this in so many decks since I pulled it, and I only activated it once today for the first time, and it got ashed. 3 Super Poly. The list that I copied was playing 2 because they were playing a second copy of Dimensional Barrier. But I was like, I only have 1 Ultra D Barrier, so I'm only going to play 1. And then the Crime, this comes in.
No, you got 1 Ultra D Barrier and an Ultra.
True. That'd be pretty nice. But yeah, that's the deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more.
Deuces.